Namaste, hello guys, and welcome to my channel. I'm happy to have you here, and this is gonna be a get ready with me video, and I'm gonna try to make the best of what I can with what I got, which is currently not a lot. I've already popped in some darker blue contact lenses because I got them and I wanted to try them out. I think it's pretty cool. And then I borrowed a beauty blender, but this is like the worst quality of beauty blender ever. It's like really hard. It doesn't grow when you make it wet, but again, it's better than a brush, I think. So I'm going to try this out. I don't know if it's better than a brush. Sorry, my nose is scratching. And the disclaimer is this is going to be a long video because I'm going to get ready with everything, and so it's going to be a long video because I'm going to do everything from scratch. First off, I also dyed my hair. I decolored it. I took out away all the purple because I'm gonna color it red because I bought a shitload of red dreadlocks on AliExpress. I'm waiting for it to arrive because I'm sick of this ugly hair, which is like really bad. So first off, let's put on the cap. And I'm sorry in advance that I'm so far from the screen, but 2 seconds. But I cannot get it closer because it's up in the window, and the window is behind the screen, and I have to use my web camera. Also, another thing is I only have a pocket mirror like this to use for putting on all my stuff, and besides looking at the screen. So yeah, that's that. Now I'm gonna grab a little bobby pin. I'm gonna attach this. Today we're wearing a yellow wig to match my nails. And yeah, I lost one, so I have to make a new one. Anyway, let's get started. My eyes are just getting used to these lenses. First off, I'm going to take some of this wild apple flavored lip scrub, and I'm going to scrub my lips. I already moistened my face, but while the lotion is sinking into the skin, I prepare my lips. Like this. There we go. There. And so we go. And now we're ready. Oh, so I'm gonna do my best to make a face with what I got. And yeah, let's get started. First off, I want to put on some Camera Ready V7 primer, magic primer, which I always use. I really like it. Luckily, I had one whole one in the stuff that they gave me. So I'm taking this and I'm putting it all over my face. And it's so velvety and smooth and really nice. And yeah, like so. That's that. Now it's time to put on. I got this in the mail. I don't even know if it's open. Oh, it's open. It's an orangey, well, it's salmon colored under eye hider. It actually looks like a what is it called, a concealer, but it's actually not. It is for hiding like things. And I have these scars in my forehead because I had the 3 bindies and the dermal piercings. I'm gonna try to use this beauty blender. It's so hard, amazing. It's the hardest beauty blender I've ever tried. It's no bouncing effect in it at all, but we're gonna use it because I don't have anything else, and I think it swallows a shitload of product. There we go. Now I'm going to go in with this NYX Stay Matte but Flat, not flat, oil-free, water-based, full coverage, mineral-enriched matte finish foundation, which I bought on Wish, and I just used it a few times. I have to pump a lot. I use a lot of foundation, but it comes out so little at a time. And then I put around my face some nice thick. I should just put a. And then I will divide it like around my face before I start dabbing and out the nose with my borrowed beauty blender, which I told her this is bullshit. She has to get a new one. I'm considering giving her one for Christmas. It's my neighbor in this place. this is so bad beauty blender. It's so, look, there's no bounce to it, and it's really, really, really not very good. But again, it's better for me than to use a brush. I really don't like to use a brush to put on my foundation. And I only have this baby beauty blender, which is like totally like small, and if I had to do my face with it, it would take all freaking day. Oops, it's still not handy. I cannot wait for my stuff to start to arrive from eBay, Wish, AliExpress, and Beauty Bay. I ordered 2 packages from Beauty Bay, and I'm very excited to get it. And I ordered a lot of stuff, and I cannot wait to start making hauls again. Anyway, I have to check in my little pocket mirror how this has divided itself across my face. Much better than if I just used a brush, even though it's such a bad dupe of a beauty blender I am currently using. Now it's time to put on some concealer. And for concealer, I'm using this palette, which is just a contour palette. And I'm taking my baby beauty blender. I start putting on concealer. It's very annoying it's so small. Maybe I should just use the big one. I don't see the point in these small ones. I think they're freaking annoying. Anyway, so far so good. Putting on some more product and going to the eye. Down the smile line here to hide my age. Around the mouth. I always like to put it around my mouth. I don't know why. Anyway, I didn't get anything in the mail today, which was totally depressing. And we got paid today, and I don't have any money at all. It's so depressing. I didn't shop today. I borrowed some money, which I used for shopping the stuff I needed, but I will have some money in cash. I sent all what I had to my account in this place. This is a mental place for the criminal, insane, a mental hospital. And I sent it all here because then I have cash and I can order things from town, and because I'm not allowed to order anymore, and it's hard for me not to, so I took all my money besides paying a lot of bills and shipped it to my account in the hospital. So all I can get this month is stuff that people buy to me in the kiosk or from the city. I have one girl going to the city for me. Anyway, so far so good. Now let's take some more of this Benai banana cream, and I put a lot in my hand. And now I'm going to take my new brush with the top, and I'm going to dip it. I'm going to like this, try to avoid to get it on my black clothes. I'm setting all my face, but mainly underneath the eye area, and that's the. I do love this brush. It is really recommendable. It's from, I think it's from Wish. I want to say Wish, but I'm not sure. It could be from AliExpress, but it's really soft, and it's synthetic hairs and shit. So anyway, to not make this video longer than it has to be, it's already been 8.5 minutes. I'm gonna dust it up pretty fast, and then I'm ready to put on some makeup. Now it's time to put on some. Let me put the top on my powder. Now I'm going to take this. This is the only palette I have currently to make contouring on my face. So I'm going to open it. Luckily, a little product goes a really long way with this one. I got it from AliExpress, and I can recommend you buy it if you want something cheap that is working. Anyway, I dip a little bit into it, and then I start contouring. Pretty heavy contouring, but like this, I like it. I take 2 puffs and do the other side. So far so good. And then here in the templates, what I also always do is I take a little bit and I go underneath my lower lip. And it doesn't matter, it goes onto the lip because I'm going to put on lipstick, but as you can see, it creates a shade which makes the lip look a little bit bigger. and that I like. Then before I put on my eyeshadow, which I am excited to do, I have two things to do before that. I take some of this pink blush and I slightly blush up my cheeks like so. Like so. Put a little on my nose, a little more on my cheeks. I like to have a lot of blush on. And then on my chin. I have that thing, I don't know if anybody else does that, but I put a little on the chin and the nose tip just to look a little more fresh and game and ready for the world, even though I'm not going out into it. Now, I'm going to take this Stargazer foundation, looking like this, and I'm going to pop it on my eyelids as a what is it called? As a base for my eyeshadow, as an eye primer, because I want the eyeshadow to pop as much as possible, and it's not as pigmented as I want it to be. So I should use my pinky for this, because it doesn't have a nail. And I put it on the other side too. And I hope really that this makes the eyeshadow pop a little more. I was going to try to use the Ingles Duraline, but I figured I never tried to use this, and I don't know what to use this concealer for, like a foundation for, besides that, because it's very wide. So I choose this. I'm waiting for a dupe called Dragon. The dupe of Jeffree Star, but it's called Dragon of Weirdo, because I normally use that for, and my real Weirdo is in the storage as all my other stuff. So now you can see I have a lot of white on my eyes. Now I'm going to try to attempt, and I say, oh shit, sorry, to seal my stomach. Anyway, I'm going to try to attempt to make eyebrows today with a pencil, because I only have this pencil. I'm waiting for Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Gel to arrive in the mail, but it won't come for a long time, and then I didn't have anything else. My girl, she gave me this, and I'm going to use a pocket mirror doing it, so it's going to be pretty complicated, but I'm going to do it. Anyway, I'm going to try to draw a line like this. I'm going to the other side, and like this. They're not going to be exactly the same because I'm not very good with such a small mirror. I did order a new mirror, and I'm going to try and thicken them up here. As you can see, I do. There, first brow down, boy. Now we go to the other one, and I'm going to try to create a similar one on this side to see if I can do that. Pretty. Anyway, I hope you're enjoying this video as far as it goes. This is like almost like the challenge playing with my mother's makeup, because my mother doesn't have a lot of makeup and it's crap, most of it. So, you know. Now, this eyeliner is a Danish brand, and I'm going to use the other end, which is a smudge brush, to try and smudge out the eyebrows to make the shade a little more pretty. I'm not used to using a pencil, so it's really hard for me. And I know they're not exactly the same. One is like more room. This is actually pretty. Maybe I'm gonna try to color. I just have to go a little more. It's so difficult with a hand mirror. I miss my makeup mirror so bad. There we go. It's not getting redder. Anyway, I hope this lasts. There we go. Now it's time for some eyeshadow. And for eyeshadow, I'm gonna use my new navy palette, and I'm gonna keep it in the yellow, orange, and pink shade. And for putting it on, I'm going to use this brush. It's not my favorite brush in the world at all, but it's what I got. And again, I'm going to use a pocket mirror. First, I dip into the yellow, and I put a lot of yellow on the brush, and I start putting yellow on my eye. And I see it pops a lot more with this white on the lid from the foundation of the Stargazer. It's not as pigmented as I would like it to be, but you know, you do what you do with what you got. There we go. I can hear somebody in front of my door now. I hope they don't knock, because then I get pissed off. I did warn them that I was making a video, so they shouldn't come in and disturb me in the middle of this making myself pretty, oh so pretty. There we go. I really think it's a great idea to put white underneath, because it does make it pop a lot more. Now I'm dipping into the orange, looking like this, and I'm like trying to blend it like slowly into the crease. This brush is not the worst brush ever. It's actually okay, and I'm putting an orange on the other side too, blending it into the yellow. But again, it's very hard with a pocket mirror and only a web camera. And look, this color is so bloody. I'm totally orange on my cheek. I'm gonna take this and like try to blow it away. Now I get into the pink shade, and then I take the outer corner. It's very, this Neve palette, Bellissima palette is Bellissimi or whatever. It's very, there's a lot of fallout from it, but it's like, you know, it wasn't that expensive, and well, some might say it was, but you know, I think it's very pretty. I like this. It's almost pretty, almost. And I hope there's not too much fallout. There we go. So, down with the eyeshadow. And I want to show you the palette once again. It looks like this. It is fucking awesome. Actually, it's really, really great. And especially when you put on the... Oh shit. Now I'm all red down there. I'm going to take my little beauty blender. Like... I'm gonna grab my concealer, which I put on the table here, because does have a lot of fallout. I should definitely, the next time I use it, protect me my eye. So there we go. Make sure it's almost gone there. Now, so far so good. What I'm gonna do next is put my concealer away. It's been 18 minutes. Oh my god! It's gonna be a long video. I told you in advance, so don't bitch about it. Now it's time to put on eyeliner, and I'm very not nervous about the eyeliner. But before eyeliner, I'm gonna put some of this powder I got underneath my eyes and on my nose, but not on the tip, just around. Just like so. I like this look. Now I take this white eyeshadow, the only one I got from Rimmel, and then I'm gonna take a different brush, because that is full of, well, if I can find the brush I am searching for, and I'm gonna pop some white in my eye socket, like here, and a lot of it to enhance my eyesight, which looks awesome. They make so much noise outside. I hope it doesn't bother you. There we go. Now to make this line, which is very harsh, I'm also going to take this brush with the white. I'm like going to blend it a little bit so it's not so harsh. See? I don't know if you can see it, if it looks okay, but anyway, it's very harsh line, and I'm going to like blend it out a little bit. So it's not getting better. With the materials I have, it's not getting better. We're gonna put on lashes, we're gonna put on mascara, and we're gonna put on eyeliner. So we start with the eyeliner, and this is very hard for me to do without a steady mirror, which is big for me to look inside, but we're gonna do it with this one. And I always start in the middle, and I make the wing first. I have to dip and dip and dip in this. There we go. It's absolutely not my favorite way. I'm shaking and all this, and then I take it from the inner corner. Oh my God, this is so difficult. It's so difficult. But it's not getting better on this way to make it. Now we go to the other eye and we try to make a sibling. Okay, so I start in the middle and I try to make a sibling. It's very difficult when you cannot see proper. And a little more dipping dabbing. It's not getting better. I know they're not exactly the same, but it's just what I do. So, like so. It's not getting better, people. Now, I have two mascaras. I have this Benefit mascara, which I love, and I only use it when I don't wear lashes, because when I wear lashes I don't really want to waste the product, and I'm going in with this cheap V7 mascara, which I think is really good for the price. It's so cheap, and it has a plastic wand in the top, and I think it's awesome. I also like the purple one. They have like 5 different mascaras. I'm not sure exactly how many they have. I'm trying to avoid to get it on my top lid and a little bit on the lower, like so. And then the other eye, I don't want to ruin my eyeshadow because I really think it's pretty today. And like so. Now, while we wait for this to dry and so we can put on some lashes, what do we need to do? We need to put a little, I have this little pot, it's called Sky Gloss. It has some glitter to it. I'm gonna take this and dip this brush into it. It has some shine and glitter to it. I'm gonna pop a little bit there. You can see it already. I'm gonna pop a little bit there. It's really light, so it's highlighted in the inner corner of my eyes, and I think it looks pretty. Now it's time for some highlighter, and for highlighter I'm gonna use Anastasia Beverly Hills Moonchild dupe, looking like this, and I'm gonna use this brush, which is just a regular brush. I'm dipping into blue eyes, and I'm gonna get some more product, and I start to put on some highlighter. And like a lot of people these days do, I freaking love to highlight my face. I'm very white, so I need a lot of highlighter. I don't need a lot of highlighter, but I'm loving it. A little on the tip on my nose and on my cupid's bow. So I'm ready for the next step. Two things we lack. We lack 3 things. We need to put on a wig, we need to put on lashes, and we need to put on some lip shade. So we're gonna start with the glue for the eyelashes. And where did I put them? I put them here. Now I'm gonna put these on with a pocket mirror, and this is really not so easy. So I'm gonna put some glue on. If I can get it out of the tube. It's like, oh shit, that was a lot, but good for me. I can just put it all the way. Oh, that was a lot of glue. And you're not supposed to, like, I don't know how many noses, but you're not supposed to blow on it to dry. You're just supposed to like air dry it. But I never really let it dry. I just pop them on, and then I see how good it goes. And we just do like so. I have to push a button, dude, because otherwise my television is gonna go black, and that we cannot have. So that's the first one. Now I'm gonna take the other one, and while it dries, I just let it sit as it, you know, like as good as it can, and then afterwards I'm gonna press them into my real eyelashes. And I'm putting on glue, as you can see. And then I just bend it a little bit, and then it's time. Whoa. I just made a big scratch in my eye, in my Jeffrey Dube. Ice cold. I have to bend down 2 seconds, people. There we go. See. They sit pretty okay. I just need them to sit perfect. There we go. And I'm checking the other one. Make sure it sits perfectly. So that's fine. So far it's really fine. Now it's time for some lipstick. And because I don't have a lip liner, I do have this one, but it's so hard. You see, I cannot even make you have like to make a line. So I'm not gonna use that one. I'm just gonna use the one I used for my eyebrows to outline my lips, because I need to outline my lips. So I make a little cross, and then I just like so. Like so. And then I chose the shade I really like of Jeffree Stars. I like several shades, but I'm using Androgyny. Androgyny is such a fucking awesome color. I use the dupe. I find the dupes are just as good as the Jeffree ones. And the new dupes. The first dupe that came out was not that good, but it's like they perfected the formula. And I just did a little wrong. And then I like to take the wand and I just like this. I know it makes me look like I have huge lips. Like, maybe it looks stupid, I don't know. Maybe, oh, where's my cotton sticks? Let me just grab my cotton sticks. I have them right here, because I have to, it's because I don't have a proper mirror. Look at this. I look like a joker. There we go. Now it's time to press the eyelashes into my real ones. And I start within. So, like so. And then the other one is flying away. Oh my god, it's stuck to my eye. It was flying, but I maybe managed to press it into. Now I'm gonna go closer so you can see the eyeliner is very, very not like pretty. So I'm going to take the eyeliner and go over to make it pretty, because it's going like it is. It was pretty before. I don't know. Now I try to fix it. That did the trick. And on the other side. There. Now it's pretty again. Now it's time to put on the wig. And for wig I chose this yellow one, which you all know if you know my channel. It is one of my favorite wigs. And I put the straps on in the back. I already combed it. And I don't know if I'm gonna wear a scarf on top or a hat. I haven't decided yet. And then I take it from the back and I pull it front. Like so. And that is the look of the day. And I almost forgot to put the tip on my glue. You always have to put the tip on your glue because it will go dry on you. This is the look of the day. I hope you enjoyed this video. Get ready with me tutorial, whatever you want to call it. I did all the steps and I think I came up with a pretty good result comparing to the materials I have at hand. So I want to thank you for watching. Please continue to follow my videos. I will make a lot of hauls within the next 14 days starting up, and I will continue making videos and I will continue being here. I love you guys. Please take care. Please be safe. Please don't be shitheads to anybody. Just be good people, as I know the people watching my videos are. Thanks for all the compliments you keep giving me in the sections, comment sections. Please don't stop doing that. I like it. And I love you guys. Namaste. Bye.